Hello everyone, it is Doll here and welcome to my floor. So we are here at the floor of my doll collection and I bring to you today a very special collaboration doll between Barbie and the Lord of the Rings. So if you didn't know, the Lord of the Rings is an amazing series written by J.R.R. Tolkien. Peter Jackson directed the Lord of the Rings series that came out in 2001 was the first movie, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Rings, which is this doll here. And we have Legolas, which is one of the members of the Fellowship of the Ring. He is an elf. He's a very cool character. I love his character, and Orlando Bloom plays him in the movie. Love that movie, love the series. The Barbie dolls are amazing that came out in this line. So there's actually 3, and they actually came out in 2004. It says here Fellowship of the Ring, which the movie came out in 2001, but this collection is 2004. Where does it say down here? Anyways, I think it's at the bottom. It came out in 2004 anyways. I searched it up just to be sure. So there is Legolas, there is Galadriel, which she is gorgeous. And then there is an Arwen and Aragorn 2-pack. All the dolls in the Lord of the Rings series that came out in collaboration with Barbie, just amazing. Just amazing. And they're pretty pricey. So Legolas usually goes for more than like $70 Canadian at least. He goes as high as like in the hundreds. I actually found him on Poshmark for $77. Now he was taken out of the box. As you can see, he's not properly in there. That was actually me that did that because I was amazed. Now the seller said that he was carefully retracted from the box, and I saw on their Poshmark picture that they had him out of the box. Like they had him in and then out of the box at one point. So I tried to take him out and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how they took him out and put him back in. They put him back in like he was never out of there before. It was actually crazy. And here I went and ruined it. I should have taken a picture of, oh, maybe I do have a picture. I had to check him. I had to make sure everything was good and fine and dandy because he was out of the box for some while, so I wanted to check to make sure there was no mold on him and stuff like that. So I checked him and everything is good. He doesn't smell moldy. I don't see any mold spots on him. He looks all good. He's got a little bit of marks on his face, but from what I can tell, I think that he was dropped at one point because he has been out of box, like I said. And you can kind of see a scuff on his nose. I actually got it a lot better, and I think that's because it had a little bit of dirt. And I think when he fell, he kind of hit his cheek too. You can slightly see it. Anyways, I'm going to take him out of the box. Actually, I'm going to read the back of the box first. One ring to rule them all. Legolas attended the Council of Elrond, where it was decided that the One Ring must be destroyed in the fires of Mount Doom. A fellowship of 9 formed to assist Frodo, the ring bearer, in a quest to defeat evil. Included in this group were the hobbits Merry, Pippin, and Sam, and the dwarf Gimli, the powerful wizard Gandalf the Grey. The men Boromir and Aragorn, heir to the throne of Gondor, also vowed their support. Legolas Greenleaf represented the elves in the Fellowship. He was a master archer, offering protection to the group, possessing heightened senses. What do you see with your... What do you see with your elf eyes, Legolas? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Anyways, if you get it, you get it. Possessing heightened senses, he was often quiet and deliberate, but quick on his feet. As an elf, Legolas was immortal, although he could be slain. In course of the epic, this elegant creature forged a strong and delightful friendship with Gimli. Oh, their friendship is so sweet, especially the end of the movie. If you haven't seen it, you should. Tall and fair, bright-eyed and noble, Legolas is unforgettable that he is. The epic trilogy began with The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. This extraordinary film now inspires a handsome recreation of Legolas, fully authorized and authenticated by New Line Cinema. I originally, when in pictures, I always thought that this was cardboard. It's not cardboard, it's hard plastic. It is, it's hard plastic. So like I originally thought like, oh, I'd open it up here. No, the collector opened it up at the bottom. So this is the bottom of the box. It shows everything he comes with. He is missing some arrows. I believe he only has one. And I don't know where it went. So, and right here it says 2004. Okay. So enough of that. If you really look closely right now, try to focus in the background right here in the white part and also in the green as well. It is actually a map of Middle Earth, which is where the whole Lord of the Rings stories takes place. So that is actually such a cool detail. The box is so cool. And then we got kind of like forest greenery in the back here. And then we got Legolas in the fancy like Lord of the Rings writing. Oh, so good. So good. I'm glad that they did a Barbie style and not like, you know when they try to do celebrity and movie dolls and it looks like they're trying to make it look too much like a person and you're like, I just kind of want a doll, not a person, and it ends up not looking great. This person has some new kind of patience that I don't have. Now, he does have a stand. I might not mess with it right now, or I might, I don't know. And the coolest part is he has a certificate of authenticity. This certifies that your extraordinary Ken doll is Legolas in the Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Rings, crafted through the collaboration efforts of designers and artists at Mattel, is fully authorized by New Line Cinema. So it doesn't really click into place now, does it? Oh, I'm not a fan of this stand. So it doesn't like click into place, it can... Oh, no, that's okay. You just gotta press down pretty hard. So here is our Legolas, our elf man. Like I said before, now let's try to zoom in here. Wow, look at that handsome face. Okay, I don't have many Ken dolls, but I will gladly accept into my collection. What a magnificent Ken doll. So, what was I showing you? I got distracted by his handsome face. Anyways, he's got scuff marks. I think this is a scuff mark because I think he fell. If you can, I don't think you'll be able to see this, but there's like a scuff mark on his nose, and I think maybe he fell like, yeah, he was too into the action. Here's his gorgeous hair. Look at that. We got the braids are perfect. It said he was collector owned, so makes sense. And his hair is still like, it's actually sewn into place. That's why I don't want to mess with him too much. But he's honestly, I don't see like much dust on him or stuff like that. I think there's just like, there's gonna be a dust on him, right? Like if he was displayed, that's just how it is. But I really don't see much. Look at this detail right here. It's like, I think that's supposed to be like a tree branch or like foliage. You see that? Right here too. Look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now I'd like to show you his articulation, but I don't want to mess with this too much. I really don't. His articulation is fantastic. Now he doesn't have wrist articulation, but he does have elbow. He can move his shoulder around. Head. Well, his hair's sewn in, so he can't go too far. But now I am very curious about, because he could full on do the splits, I think. Like his articulation is crazy at that. Now I'm wondering, is he strong? Now I want to investigate a little bit. He's strong. He's strong. I see a string there. Now I am not going to pull. He also has like his knee. Now he doesn't have ankle articulation. I believe I checked his feet before. Again, I didn't want to fool around with him too much. But for like a Barbie doll of that time, his articulation is great, I think. So he's got his arrow here. Here's the arrow. Really detailed. He's still got the rubber band because he was holding it in the box. I'll try to see if I have a picture before. I was just so excited, guys. I just had to check to make sure everything was good. That's how I am. So this was his arrow holder. I will try to put the correct word up here. I really apologize for this. Now, I believe there's supposed to be 3 arrows because I think I remember them saying 2 was missing. And it kind of wouldn't make sense for him to just come with 1. Like, that just be a little silly now, wouldn't it? I did get his bow out. The wrist articulation would be nice, you know, so he can hold his bow. Like, I don't know how he... Well, I guess like this. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, look at this gorgeous face. And this lighting. Look at that side profile. Look at those ears. Wait, you can't really see them that well. Look at those ears. His costume, I'm looking at a picture now, is very accurate looking. Like, I think it's perfect. You know what would be cool though? Oh, I wish they had the elven cloak with the, like, the leaf of Lorien. It's all throughout the 3 movies you see them, like, wearing these cloaks. Okay, so I'm doing a proper send-off now. It took me forever to get him like this. I can't even see what I'm doing right now. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and subscribing if you haven't already. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye!